Other legislators who have joined us, and I still may have missed some, but I saw Senator Teresa Fetter, Senator Gary Cates, Representative Dan Stewart. Would you all stand and be recognized, please? Are there any other legislators or cabinet members who are here? And if you are, would you please just stand and be recognized, because I don't want to miss anyone. Anyone here who would someday like to be in the cabinet, or would like to run for office, you may also stand. Okay. Some of you may have heard the story of two men who are building a wall. And a little boy goes up to the two men. One of the men is putting rock after rock on top of each other. He's sweating, he's grumbling, he's unhappy, he's hurting. The other man doing the exact same task. Rock after rock on top of each other, is happy. He's feeling good about his work. He's energized. The little boy goes up to the first man who's grumbling and tired and aching and says, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm putting these rocks on top of each other and I'm building a wall." He goes up to the next man who's happy and energized and not aching at all and feeling great about his work and says, "What are you doing?" And the man looks at the little boy and says, "I'm building a cathedral." In a sense, a strategic plan is to enable all of us to be able to see beyond the work that we do every day. The mail that's on our desk, the emails that are in the inbox, the phone calls waiting to be answered, and to see our work in a larger context, in a sense to build an economic cathedral for the state of Ohio, so that the work that we do every day has meaning beyond the particular deal or transaction that we are focused on. This is, like the Chancellor's plan for higher education, a long-term strategic plan. A plan that says that despite the fact that we have a great deal of success that we celebrate every day in the state of Ohio, it needs to be done in the larger strategic context of changing the trajectory of Ohio's economy in a way that achieves the moniker of the state of perfect balance. A state where you can build your business and love your life. Because in the end, what every Ohioan wants for themselves, for their family, for their children, is that perfect balance. The fulfilling feeling that you get when you build a successful business and create and retain jobs for Ohioans, but also the feeling that you get when you come back home. And that you know you have a quality of life because of the region and the community and the street on which you live is vibrant, is fun, and it's energetic. No one department can or should do this alone. And no one level of government can or should do this alone. We are all in this together. It's why Governor Strickland at the outset of his administration said, although only one department focuses on economic development perhaps every single moment of the day, every department of state government, no matter what it is, contributes to the growth of our state and the economic development of our state. Which is why we have worked with so many fellow cabinet directors in the development of this plan, and even more importantly, that we will work with them closely in the implementation of this plan. And I want to make it clear that we do not have any illusions of grandeur. We recognize that state government alone doesn't do this. We do it with the people who are on the front lines, many of the women and men in this room today. On the local level, on the neighborhood level, on the regional level, and in the private sector, in the business sector, and the labor sector, and in the nonprofit and the philanthropic sector. All of us are doing it together at that great intersection where we leverage each other's resources and we are greater than the sum of all of our parts. This is a plan that talks about leveraging those resources and doing what we do best. and moving to the head of the global class. Each of you